cracking? You look good? Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Coral.
Laura? Coral. Nice to meet you. How are you?
She's my videographer.
Oh, really? You're gonna help us out? Yeah? Okay, cool. What's up, dude? So this is Joshua Esparza. You go by Spar, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so Spar is a LA artist who has inspired me in so many ways, you know, and inspired other people too to create art. And you know, it's like I'm so focused on art, and it's something that I appreciate so much, and I appreciate other artists doing it. And
plus, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, and we've known each other for like 20 plus years, like post high school and whatnot, you know. And one of the things that caught my eye on Spar from the very beginning, one day Spar, you know, he saw the artwork that I was doing, my paintings and everything that I was doing, and he asked me, he's like, hey, you know, can I borrow your work so I can display it in this gallery or something was going on? I was like,
I remember that.
Yeah, that was like a while ago, and I was like, yeah, for sure. So backstory to a little bit of that, it's like a couple months ago before that, I had done the same thing with another artist or another person, and I'd given my portfolio, and this person, I never heard from them again. So by me giving, again, you know, another part of my portfolio to my art portfolio to him for him to display, because I was not around town or something like that, and I was running the risk of losing my work again because someone was gonna steal it, and I was so conscious and so like heartbroken. But I was able to put all my trust into him. He went and did the little gallery or whatever the art show was, and then, you know, a week later he gave it back to me, and for me that was it's just grateful.
It was so long ago.
Yeah,
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, no. But even though he doesn't remember that, it's one of those things that you just take that with a grain of salt and appreciate it, because for me, still to this day, all my work that I've done, even though if it's put away for the moment, and maybe once in a while I'll pop it out, it means so much to me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
for
it's
sure.
Yeah, you know,
Like
and
documenting.
it's documenting, you know, part of my life. Even though I don't paint like I used to, I don't draw like I used to, but it's still like my old friend that it's somewhere in there. It's like part of my inner child.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Sure,
So
absolutely.
yeah,
It's always there.
Yeah, it's always there. Yeah. But today we're here in Sierra Madre, and we are about to take the audience right now into a journey.
This is like my life work here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so let's say I started when I was early 20s, 24 years old, something like that, and now I'm 46. And all that time, I was thinking that I would meet more people that were gonna be like this guy, and that never happened.
Yeah.
So this became my life work right here.
Nice.
I worked on this house for 12, 15 years.
I connected with Spar through a mutual friend of ours that he was doing some, I think, painting on the displays on their windows for their business.
That's right.
And so they mentioned him, and I said, well, I'd like to meet him. And so I met Spar and had him come out to the house, and he and I talked a bit, and he gave me some ideas about how we can help transform the bland walls that I had into something that is historical and something that is meaningful to me.
You know, there's a relief to them. So this took a lot of work. But this is cool. They're like from a miniature one to the large scale one. And we did all the tiles. These are all, I put his initials there, signed it there. Look, that's 2005.
It's so subtle, but yet he elevated this and created all of this.
That's cool.
I would assume like a historic home. I mean,
Yeah,
what year was this
It was
home
when I
built?
bought it, but
Yeah.
I took it up. The house is 100 years old.
So this was the first project?
Yeah.
First mural, yeah.
First mural.
Yeah.
And what I asked him to do when he talked about putting a mural up there, we talked about what I wanted the mural to include. I said, take into consideration my surroundings, my property. So he took in this here specifically, which is the arches that I have around the house. Tile roof, the fountain which I have over here, and this again is the arches, but then the mountains that I have in the background. You could tell that as he did this work, it was a love from his heart, and it shows in his work.
Taking what he had existing, he just started doing this. It had so many, you know, like backside. I mean, it's everywhere. My hands were so raw after doing this.
Wow, look at that.
Hot hanging, and then I was like, let me just start painting.
He would give me a placard, if you will, done on the wood that you gave me, almost identical to the murals that
Okay.
he painted on the wall.
Nice.
So he showed that to me ahead of time.
Yeah, and those were like pieces of art
Yeah.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I treasure them as pieces
Yeah.
of art.
Yeah.
Keep them in my office because they mean something to me.
Yeah.
And I know the passion that he has and how proud he is,
Yeah.
how proud he must be,
Yeah.
because I'm proud.
Yeah.
And I'm proud too. And to add more to this, I think proud. It's ownership within. You know, like you trust the artist. You know, you trust yourself. You let them be, and then if it just flows on its own. You know.
I also feel like your personality is exude into what it is here, and so his parties and the events he has here, it just everybody loves this.
We have parties here that will host 350 people in the yard here.
Yeah.
So we put a couple tents up and tables throughout, and it's a wonderful, wonderful event.
And all these are just like backgrounds to all that, where it feels cozy. It
feels cozy.
It feels
Very
good.
good.
It feels welcoming for sure. Well, and I appreciate you having me do this. This has been a great journey, you know. Like,
this is my pleasure.
And he has been like a father figure to me. So I've learned a lot. I've been pushed, you know, to my limits, and I feel like a lot of part of the artist I've become is because of him and what he's allowed me to do.
Great.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure, brother.
What do you like the most about your dad's work?
That is very colorful, and that like it has like a meaning behind it.
I think it's important for, you know, especially someone like her who sees her father, you know, have a father figure too, you know, and I think it's a collective of all of us, you know, creating for this generation, you know, for us to inspire them to, you know, pick up a paintbrush, dance,
Music.
acting, music, anything, and it's just, and if we don't do that, then everything falls apart. You know what I mean? I appreciate him giving him the opportunity, and then you are gonna give the opportunity to someone else. It's almost like a snowball effect, you know. That if we keep it to ourselves and we don't do anything, it just gets rusted and rotten. You know.
This is we're keeping our cultura.
Cultura, exacto. Cultura es muy importante porque la cultura tiene sangre, tiene amor. Y es algo que no va a parar, y nosotros como latinos tenemos que ser parte de eso, y de corazón.
Sí.
Straight from the heart, you know. Right now I appreciate the fact that they're giving me the time so I can tell this little vignette of a story, and that's important for me, you know, and also for me to expose a little bit of I want to say their soul, you know. Anyone out there who is, you know, considering hiring artists, just be patient, let them do their thing, and eventually they will give you a little bit of magic.
Yeah.
I think a lot of magic. You know, a little by little, and then eventually a lot of magic. Like
Yeah.
where you will feel.
Well, I think it
Proud of
evolves as you
It evolves.
you do it.
Yeah, it evolves because it transfers. You know.
So he's become my Diego Rivera.
There you go. Yeah.
And I was able to develop my craft,
Uh-huh.
being able to do this.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Bueno,
Appreciate it. Gracias.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
Like when I was younger doing this here, I was in my 20s, right, doing this. I was just working my hardest and giving my best. So I didn't realize what it was actually doing for the family or for my future. I was just like, this is all I got right now.
Know that if you're like on your young, like 16, 17, 20s, you know, like, and you're still building up, know that it's gonna take decades for you to get where you're gonna, where you kind of like see yourself getting, and don't stop. Whatever it takes, don't stop, you know? And then eventually, you know, those people that you have worked with, it become part of you.
Seeing the work now, years later, it's just like a good reminder, like, of how much work I put into the past. That's gotten me where I'm at.
Keep thriving on that relationship connection thing, and don't burn the bridges, you know, because it means gold, you know, and something like this, it lives within him, and it lives within him too.